Crank it up and take it to the streets. You know what you got to do. Crank it up and put it on the line. You know all it takes is you. Give it all you got. Take your best shot. That's the only way to be G-T-E-D-C. Crank it up. Crank it up. Growing, you've been going GT for such a long time. Long time. The power's gonna go above and beyond in your lifetime. Got to thrill 'em, got to kill 'em, GT, 'cause now's the right time. Crank it up. Crank it up. And take it to the streets. You know what you've got to do. You got to crank it up and put it on the lines. You know all it takes is you. All it takes is to give it all you got. Take your best shot. That's the only way to be G-T-E-G-C. Crank it up. Crank it up. Crank it up.
VCR, party live. VCR, party live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR, party live. VCR, party live.
Hello, Linda. Here we are. It's VCR Party. I'm Joe. That's Nick. There's Steve. There's George. And we watch VHS tapes. We have 13,000 of them. We're trying to watch every single one. We are live tonight, so we're monitoring your comments, and we'll put the funny ones up. And Nick, you get anything new? I got a lot of new stuff.
Yeah,
here.
There's a few tapes, and then I'll then you can do it. First of all, this one I'm excited about. We're going to Florida in a couple of weeks on tour. This is Inferno. This is the firefighter video from Orange County Firefighters of Florida. I think it's going to be sizzling.
Are you allowed to play hunk videos before Hunktober?
I'll have to check the bylaws, but
Anderson, our attorney.
Yeah,
and,
I'll have to talk to our lawyer. This one is exciting for Sunday. Maybe somebody's seen this movie, Leaping Leprechauns. Looks great.
Okay. How much was it?
Still in the shrink wrap. Well, it was 1845 used.
That's bargain.
But that's not what I paid for it. And then this one is recreational knife throwing, and I started digitizing this today, and I didn't listen to it, but it looks good. So this might be on deck next week.
Is that the sequel to There Will Be Blood? Is that
Yeah,
Daniel Day-Lewis on the? Okay.
Yep, that's him. He does wear a lot of costumes in this, from what I saw. He looks like a recreational knife thrower, doesn't he?
It seems like something he'd do.
Yeah.
I got some good ones. Insane in Fort Wayne. I like the cover art a lot. Looks like it's going to be good. Any funny names in there? Can you guys see any funny names that might have? No.
Well, those all look pretty normal.
They should have funny names.
I mean, Mike Bruce has 2 first names.
That's not funny enough, Nick. It's not funny enough.
I know.
Self-esteem workout. Oh, I bet this is homemade. This just screams homemade. This is a good one. Outdoor Classics by Scorchy Tawes, and it's autographed.
Ooh,
We got a funny
Scorchy Tawes.
name. And I believe we need teas too. I think we need teas.
All right.
Now,
how are your Taws today?
How are my Taws?
Yeah.
They're scorchy.
Okay, good.
All right. A DVD came in. Nick, I think for Volume 11 we should do a DVD montage. We've never done that before for the show. I think
check the bylaws on that too.
Yeah, talk to Anderson. 9 arm breaks to end a fight in 3 seconds or less.
Yeah, I saw that one come in.
I think only one would be necessary.
Yeah.
Well, also I like that they give you the option or less. You can do it in 2 seconds if you want, but 3 seconds is the recommended.
You want to drag it out.
It should be fewer. I don't want to quibble about that, but yeah. Thanks everybody for sending in tapes and DVDs. Wonderful to receive gifts in the mail every single week, and we'll open them additional packages on our follow-up show that just started last week, VCR After Party. It's all the stuff that can't fit into the normal show, like cyber videos. And George?
Sassafras. People wanted to see that we were actually live.
Oh, I see. We had to prove, like, hold up today's newspaper.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Hold up today's Leaping Leprechaun.
We haven't done a live show in a while, so I'm excited to be live. This is the way.
Let's take some calls. Why not? I mean, let's throw the floodgates open.
On the Wednesday night show, we should do more phone calls because that's the show where we just kind of, whatever. We can do whatever.
That's the day I resign from the Wednesday night show.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's get into some Found Footage Festival classics.
Yeah.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
We're less than a month from the 20th anniversary of the Found Footage Festival. So these classics are legitimate classics now. I mean, they're 2 decades old, some of these.
Yeah, you're right. That's old, isn't it? That's like officially vintage.
That would be like wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt in the 90s, right?
Well, wait, it's like double vintage because when we got them, they were vintage.
Yeah.
Now, this is double vintage.
Yeah, so this
You do the math.
Classic started off as ironic, but now I think it's actually real.
It's like a new thing. Yeah, I don't know what it is now. All right, so this Found Footage Festival Classic, this comes from, I think, Volume 4. That's what it comes from, Volume 4. We got this from our friend Mark. And it's Rock's Winning Workout Without Weights. We probably played this. We played this several times on the show, but we're playing it again as a classic because we have an exciting update that we're going to tell you about later in the show. But here is Rock's Winning Workout. It's a homemade exercise video made by Rock and his buddies. They live in where do they live?
Fresno.
Fresno. They live in Fresno, and they got all their friends together and they made an exercise video. Very homemade, but very charming and great. So here's Rock's Winning Workout.
Without weights.
This is Rock's Winning Workout Without Weights, and it's a beginning exercise program, and my friend Czar is going to be the demonstrator, and we're going to go through this exercise routine. We're going to be doing jumping jacks without moving your arms. Let's do 10 of them. Follow along with Czar. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ripped.
See, you can almost see Rock's stomach sweat getting larger and larger as the video goes along. Like right now, it's
a continuity thing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Follow along. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have Czar again. He's going to go for his record leap today. He's going to try to hit his head on the ceiling.
So you can do this at home.
Pretty close today. That was pretty good. The next
Pretty
thing we're
close
going to
today,
do, we're going to have a
implying
foot
he'd done it before. There were other days.
race between
There's only a small margin of error for jumping up and hitting your head on the ceiling.
Czar and Big Zaddy.
Earl Silverthorne initiates.
This is called aerobic training when you breathe while you're exercising, riding a bike slow. When Czar was riding the bike as fast as he could, he was using anaerobic training.
After a hard workout, you can relax in the enjoyment of your own pool.
The enjoyment of your own pool.
That'd be a good end.
I like to picture John Tesh playing this with a tuxedo.
That's the
Czar
other-
and the pool theme.
I never realized how beautiful the soundtrack for Rocks Winning Workout was.
Absolutely
See, that's how
gorgeous.
layered this video is. We notice something new every time. You'd think they'd have like a rock and heavy metal soundtrack, like Rocks Winning Workout, but
Yeah.
it's like Liberace.
Yeah.
So you might have noticed that edit was very Czar heavy. It was most Czar scenes, and the reason for that is we have a Czar update. This is like breaking news. I'll get into it more when we get into our raviolis, but there is some Czar news. Don't go anywhere. Stay where you are. Otherwise, you miss the Czar news.
A Czar update or a Zarp date, as I like to call it.
Yep.
All right. Well, Steve, are you selling out to a lucky viewer today?
Oh, I most certainly am. This week, I'm selling out for Githwa Cooperative, formerly Githwa Press. It's an employee-owned and directed comics publisher. Their two masthead projects are Perhaps Comics Magazine and Writer's End Comic Magazine. Perhaps is a fun and meaningful young adult comics magazine full of work by award-winning artists that is sure to make readers of any age laugh and think. Winter's End is a comics magazine for adults overflowing with original and exciting work that you won't find anywhere else. From drama to romance to horror.
Horror?
Well, he's from New England.
Winter's End's got a little for everyone. Both magazines come out 3 times a year, but best of all, both Perhaps and Winter's End are pay what you can because they believe everyone should get to participate. That means you can start reading right now for as little as $3 Canadian per issue. That's $2.23 US dollars, for gosh sake. So check them out at githapress.org/subscribe to get yourself all these juicy comic content literally right now. Githa Press's goal is to be pro-social, pro-employee, and pro-equality practices to the comics community. For more, follow us at Githa Press on Instagram for previews, free content, releases, news, and other fun stuff.
Steve, just so they get their money's worth, why don't you just read that again? Just because I heard a couple slip-ups in there.
One more time, but faster.
They bought. Well, we can look at it. You guys can give me notes after the show because they did buy 2. So we have
did they?
another one. Yeah, we have another one. Coming
Oh, okay.
Well,
it sounds.
the art
yeah.
looks cool. I like the name, Perhaps, and Winter's End is cool. I think you might have said Writer's End, but Winter's End is even
You know
better.
there's going to be a flubber too.
Oh, of course.
That's
I
what
mean,
you're paying for. You're paying for the flub.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but what I like about these guys is that you could look through this and you might see like the next Dan Klaus, like before you'll know them before they were cool. You know what I mean?
I checked out Perhaps today and I really enjoyed it. I thought that was thought provoking and I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks
only
for
$3
selling
an
out.
issue. Yeah.
We're all comic
Yeah.
fans. So.
And yeah, please support the Melindas that support us.
And how?
All right. I want to point out briefly that we're on the road. Next week, we're in Santa Fe, New Mexico at the, I'm excited about this one. We're going to Meow Wolf, the big interactive art exhibit. We're actually playing inside the exhibit. That's next Saturday. And then after that, we're going on a Florida tour. It's been a long time since we've been to Florida. But you can go to foundfootagefest.com. Joe, you put in a couple new things on the calendar, too.
Yeah.
We got a UK tour coming up after that. Then 20th anniversary show in New York on April 3rd.
Wait, Nick, scroll down. There's one that's
Petersburg, Illinois?
Yes, that's the one. It's called a theater called Broad Gauge. It's a Melinda who owns this cool theater. It's in between, I think it's in between like St. Louis and Kansas City or something like that, somewhere around there. But it's like this, 200-seat theater. It looks awesome. Their programming's great, and yeah, I'm stoked for that one because it's a Melinda-owned theater too. So yeah, if you're in Chicago, make the drive down. We're gonna be doing volume 10, and yeah.
Okay, good. So more new dates are being added, but we got a busy spring, and that'll close out volume 10 for our 20th anniversary. Come see us on the road, and the website is foundfootagefest.com.
Let's get into some funny names, eh? I keep thinking we're going to run out of them just because, I don't know. It just, we have half of them full, and it's like mostly the crap letters that are left. But
Czar and Doral Silverthorne from Rock's Winning Workout are both on the list, right?
Well, and also Big Zaddy should be on the list, but where are you going to put Big Zaddy?
I don't know.
Well, people in the comments are furious still about Steve Martin and George Harrison.
There will be usurpations.
Well,
we've explained that.
Maybe those should be honorable mentions, though, because those aren't truly funny names. They're right. Maybe since we have honorable, well, let's play this and let's discuss later.
Right.
When we did our flub episode, I noticed a funny name and I wrote it down, and it comes from Heavy Metal Picnic, a video that we showed in, I don't know, volume 6 or 7, and we got it from Jeff Krulik, who got it from what's the dude's name? I forgot the dude's name. Who stole the CBS microphone?
Is it Rudy?
Yeah,
Rudy Childs.
Yes, Rudy. Rudy stole a CBS microphone and went around and interviewed drunk people. And there's one guy who grabs the microphone and does some interviewing, and he has a funny name. So here it is.
This is Dinker Ryan here. We are
Dinker Ryan
to experience the beautifulest eyes in the world here. Look at these eyes.
Beautiful.
These are the bluest eyes I have ever seen in the world. I swear to God.
Dinker Ryan in the honorable mention category. Where are you going to put him?
Yeah. I said Danker Ryan.
No, I think it's Dinker.
Okay.
I heard Dinker as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I
well,
can play
both
it back.
are funny. Both are funny.
Yeah.
So.
So Dinker Ryan in the honorable mention, that just kind of rubs me the wrong way that George Harrison and Steve Martin are in the funny names category.
Move them over.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to do some math.
All right.
So, yeah. All right. So there's our funny name of the week.
Okay. And let's get into, I guess we got time for some flying windows. Let's do that. We've been opening boxes of tapes that you've sent in. This next one comes from viewer Joby, and he sent us a video about basic training in the Army. So the U.S. Army sponsored video starts off with this trope that we see in a lot of 80s and 90s videos, flying windows. Take a look.
See, this should be the soundtrack for Rock's Winning Workout.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Satriani?
Thick borders, shaded, yeah, Joe Satriani.
Those are called Satriani borders. Oh, you feel that guitar solo? You feel that?
I feel it.
Is that a bazooka? Yep. That was our first bazooka in a flying window, I think.
Yeah. Hard to ignore that flying window.
Gotta have that swinging.
Oh, Satriani can shred, can he?
Yeah, you said that, brother.
Oh.
This soundtrack's totally different. Sounds like a McDonald's training tape, though.
George, don't you have one of those?
Yeah.
Wait, Nick, can you go back and pause it?
I do. But I'd like to point out that, like, if your comrade is in that shape, you should leave him.
Yeah, he's gone.
And keep going. Like,
throw him over your shoulder.
Right.
And get him out of there.
Give him the Lieutenant Dan and get him out of there.
Do you notice that the dummy that's closest to us, his mouth is lighter than his face? And I think it's probably because so many people wrap their lips around his mouth.
I think those are swappable mouth units, too, that can go in.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping that was just like worn down from so many mouths being on
Well,
it.
both could be true. Watch this guy in the back. It was like
People after Filth Corner.
yeah, it was like a
Walking away from Joe's video tonight.
it was some kind of like pepper spray training thing they did, but some great bordered and shadowed flying windows. So thanks to Joby for sending that video.
You know, I almost joined the National Guard right out of high school. And
Really?
yeah, they didn't want me though. I went through the physical training, the physical tests and everything. And they're like, nah, it's fine. You don't need to. But
grow some armpit hair. Why don't you, Mister? Before we,
I'm gonna call you Joe Armpit Hair.
So, but I was always worried about the basic training because I had some other friends that had gone in. They had to do the basic training, and I heard about that the tear gas thing where you have to go in and you have to endure that. And they're like, you throw up and you feel sick, and so yeah.
oh yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
And
I always
most
wondered
people
what that
don't
was
have
like.
the severe gag reflex that you do. So imagine.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I did when I had to do this physical training is you had to go into a big, huge room with all the other potential cadets, and you had to pee into a cup. And I don't know, like I wasn't like I didn't know anybody, and I was shy, and I couldn't pee.
Was it the same cup, or everybody had their own cup?
It was an initiation. It was a hazing.
Yeah.
It was a trough.
Guard, Joe.
Yeah, no, it was 100%. And yeah, so but I couldn't pee. I was the only one who couldn't pee, and everybody was out, and they were just like they peed just fine. And I was like, I can't pee, and that's probably why I didn't make it.
Yeah,
huh.
That's
I
probably
didn't know
why.
that.
He's
I know
shy
that
with
you've recorded you've taken photos of Steve while on the toilet before, so
Yeah.
you have no problem shaming other people going to the bathroom. But I
No.
guess
Well,
shoes on the other.
also look how far I've come too, Nick. Like, remember that one time in I think it was Portland where I peed during a show? Like,
Yep.
it-
You opened the back door for all to see. Peed into an empty what was it? A jug of
like
beer, right?
a beer pitcher that
A
was
pitcher.
empty. Yeah. And instead, well, the bathrooms were like a mile away, and you know we only have like 2 minutes before we can. So I had to pee, and I peed into the. So look at how far I've come from my army days.
Then you opened the door and then just threw it out the door. The whole pitcher.
Yeah,
of
that was the
pee.
part I didn't want to tell anybody. But
Oh.
yeah, that was the part I was going to keep to ourselves.
Sorry, Laurelhurst Theater. But all right, that's the up top stuff. We're very excited to show you the main chunk of the show. Let's show us your raviolis. Let's get into it.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
What are people saying? What are it's good to be back live. What are some of the comments so far? Anything good? Anything?
They're all classic. I wouldn't even know
insightful?
where to begin.
Yeah.
Well, people are reminding you that you also peed in front of Heidi Klum.
Oh yeah, we both did that. Yeah,
That's right. That's probably my
Scary
biggest
Spice.
peen feed.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest peen feed
We
of all
both,
time.
yeah, we publicly urinated in front of 2,000 people and celebrities, and you can
Right.
see all about that in the Chop and Steal movie.
It's the celebrities that are important. Anybody can pee in front of 2,000 people.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
What- I mean,
We didn't
that's what
expose
Grand
it.
Central Station's for.
Yeah. We didn't expose ourselves though. We peed our pants. I don't know. Is that the same? We'll have to talk to Anderson, our lawyer.
All different.
That counts.
but,
Yeah.
we'll consult the bylaws. Well, so let's get into this update about Rock's winning workout because I don't want to wait any longer.
Yeah. Okay. So Czar, he's really the star of the show. I mean, it's Rock's show, but let's face it, Czar is the star of the show. And
The czar of the show.
what?
The czar of the show.
He's the czar of the show, Zatar of the show. So I was at Dune 2 last week, and I got out and I was checking my email, and I got an email from Rob. Here's Czar. I got an email from Rob that said, "I found Czar. He has his own podcast and YouTube channel called The Ticklish Traveler. Not sure if you guys found him yet. Just thought I'd pass it along." Well, we hadn't ever. George, did you have some leads? You had some leads, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, we found a lot other people in the tape
Right.
previously, and I've reached out to Big Zaddy but haven't heard back.
Right. Okay. So we had some leads, but yeah, Czar was elusive.
He was the one we really wanted too, to be honest. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So many questions for Czar. So I looked up Ticklish Traveler, and sure enough, there was. Oh wait, he sent a picture of Czar too. So that's current Czar, and because kind of what you'd expect, except for the lack of beard. But here's the podcast. It's out there, and oh man, it's pretty great. Did you guys listen to any of it?
Yeah,
I sent it to you. Yeah,
I listened to one episode, and there's a lot of laughing. He appears to be being tickled throughout the podcast.
It is just him telling his stories, and it's like 22 minutes long. It's very listenable, but the best part is like the first 30 seconds, the opening of the show. He opens this way. I'm going to play it for you. He opens every show of The Ticklish Traveler this way.
Welcome to another episode of The Ticklish. Hey, don't do that. The Ticklish Traveler. Welcome to another episode of The Ticklish Traveler and his travel tales.
It's so good. That's genuine laughing right there too. Yeah. That's not like, yeah. So I emailed him. I talked to his friend Tim, and Tim said, "Hey, he's here this weekend. Do you want to interview him?" And I was like, "Yes." I was like, "Can we do it on video?" He's like, "Yes, but it has to be this Sunday because he's not technically gifted." So Tim set it up and everything. George joined us, and we recorded a full interview that we're going to play on our EP on our Thursday night show for $10 and up Patreon patrons. But I just thought I'd show some highlights from our interview with Czar. He was such a great dude.
He hadn't seen the video since they recorded it in 1989, right? So,
exactly. Well,
right.
he's like a rambling man. He's like a drifter now. He's like on the road. He gets purposely lost.
He's a traveler.
He's a traveler. Yeah.
And he's ticklish.
Right. So here are some highlights from our interview on Sunday night. We're going to show the whole thing this Thursday. Hey, I got to ask you first.
Oh man, that's scary. Put me back small.
Okay, you're back.
That's better. Thank you.
All right, good.
That's a big favor.
We're going to do 10 repetitions, and you should be able to follow along with this easy workout.
He thought this was so funny, like seeing himself doing these exercises. He was dying laughing.
So I'm going to be the demonstrator today. We're going to start off. Follow along now. 10 repetitions.
Can you hear the dogs barking back here?
Oh yeah, the dog's enjoying it too, huh?
Yeah, the dogs are doing the workout too. Yeah.
That's how you know it's
when I started running against Tori.
So here's the race. He hasn't seen this video since the day they made it, but he remembers this race, and he wanted to set the record straight.
That's his name. We were running, and he yelled over. I don't know if you can hear it, but he yelled over. He says, "You cheated." And
yeah,
right.
I sort of lost a step there, and I said, "To hell with it. I'm going to just keep going."
Yeah.
And Rock watched it, and Dora watched it, and they go, when he put his hand down, I took off.
If we can get you back together, I think it's time to rerun this race.
Oh, yeah. I'd be lucky if I can walk.
or re-walk this race.
Yeah. Let's have it be a stroll.
We'll see who can hobble the fastest.
I couldn't beat Doral right now. No, it's been so much fun. There's so much beauty out there in this world, and there's people like Doral to meet. There's other people you can meet like him.
Just a genuinely great dude. Lots of laughs, lots of great stories, and you can listen to the whole thing on Thursday night.
George said he's in the chat right now.
I saw him.
Right?
Wait,
I
Czar
saw him earlier.
Yes.
I saw,
or maybe his friend.
Yeah, while Ticklish Traveler had made one post in.
That's probably Tim. Yeah, I think Czar is back on the road. When we talked to him Sunday night, he was about to leave on Monday. We're like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "I don't know." And we're like, "Do you ride your bike around?" He's like, "No, I just put my thumb out." And
he says state troopers pick him up, take him where he's going, and he just gets lost.
Interesting dude. So, but here's the thing. Tim told me, he's like, "Did you ever see the video that Czar did with Doral Silverthorne?" And I was like, "Oh, there's more?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll send you Grandpa." So he sent me Grandpa, and we show the whole thing. We watch it with Czar on Thursday night, but I'll just show you just a little teaser. I don't want to give away too much, but here's Doral Silverthorne and Czar in Grandpa. Doral Silverthorne.
If we'd
Seen
been
with-
prepared, we could have done better.
And you
Seen
talked about
him
how
with-
great a friend how great friends they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
that
were
was
like closest friends. And here's a fun fact. Doral was Rock's gardener. So he had his gardener over. He's like, hey, do you want to be in my homemade exercise video? And Doral's like, sure, I got something to say. So went in the video. So yeah, he has lots of great things to say about Doral. But I just wanted to show one more thing. When we got up to this racing scene, Czar was like, oh, he goes, I love this shot right here. And I was like, this should be like an oil painting or something. And I asked him if we could make T-shirts of him, and he's like, "I want it to be of the race." But he's like, "I want it to be like it was like a big Olympic race from like years ago, from like 2,000 years ago." So I mocked something up like this. I feel like a cool shirt, like the Great Foot Race, Zaddy versus Czar, 1990 AD. And you have this, and they have like illustrations of them about to race. Very different styles. Like Big Zaddy has his hand on the ground.
Maybe it looks like it's one of those like Grecian urn, like it's on one of those or something. Yeah,
that'd be cool. I also wanted to plug this for Czar. So I think this could be a good T-shirt too. Czar on the bike doing the peace sign.
Absolutely.
But I wanted to plug this because Czar is on the road. He has a Venmo. If you're feeling generous, Venmo at the Ticklish Traveler to get Czar some money and just live this dream of his. So yeah, so that's Czar. That's the Czar update. We're friends with Czar. We're friends with Czar.
Huge news.
Yep.
Awesome.
This is a Kodak video about how to take photos.
Welcome to these magic moments, those special times that you want to capture and keep. Those moments when a single image can bring back a wealth of good memories. This visual guide will lead you through some of those special moments and show how you too can capture them by just following some simple rules with your camera. A built-in flash can seldom light subjects beyond 20 feet. See your camera instruction manual for the flash distance range of your camera and film being used. In this picture, the little girl in the foreground appears washed out because she's too close to the flash. You can correct this by having your subjects approximately the same distance from your camera.
Funny.
You'll find the fill flash feature on your camera handy when the main subject has less light falling on it than the surrounding area and background. As a result,
I just have to take
the
the helmet
subject
off.
appears too dark or underexposed.
That could be one fix.
To
the
correct
thing is
this
that we don't
and add
always have to
sparkle
show
to
all
scenes
the
like
videos.
these, use your fill flash.
The minute long.
Look for objects behind your subjects, like light poles and lamps. These objects can cause mergers and look like they're growing out of people's heads.
Wait, didn't we already see
Here
this
the
video?
water tower is merging
think that
from the
looks
child's
cool.
head.
Yeah, that's better than.
Adding the clown to this party gave Mom a chance to get some exciting and colorful candid pictures.
Didn't we watch this video already?
Remember-
Or did we watch it somewhere else?
No, I showed part of this for Rent a Joe and Nick video, but I haven't shown it to the public here.
Oh, I
And
see.
get
That's
down
nice.
at kid level to be sure you get the event from their perspective.
Yeah, be sure
and
to sign up for
capture
the
their
Rent a Joe and
expressions.
Nick for
As you travel
great
to
videos
places
like
like
this.
SeaWorld, you'll want to take
Hey, they
advantage
were a
of the
photographer
characters
and
like
they-
Shamu that
Whoa.
appear at the parks. Get the family involved with the
I don't know, that
character
Shamu's pretty
and
great.
encourage your subjects to have fun with the situation. Here,
he just
Dad takes
gasping
a
for air the
vertical
whole
picture
time?
to get
Yeah, I
the
can
whole
hear it.
family in.
His dorsal
Family
fin is like
vacations
this
are an
because
ideal
he's
time
in
to
Dorsal
capture
captivity.
the whole
Silverthorne.
family and to remember the event vividly.
There we go. It was worth it for that.
Yeah, don't ever talk to me my videos about being tedious ever again. I'll have none of that.
Well,
But
I put a Joe's Tedium corner up before it, so everybody's bracing themselves for the tedium.
Oh, you had to
just
wait 10
blindsided
seconds.
us.
You had to wait 10 seconds to get to the funny part. But that Shamu looked familiar, and I remembered that when we were doing Quarantine Classics, our show where we were all cooped up and we were showing unflattering photos we call plunkets, I had this photo of myself.
And wait, Nick, you're the one on
The left,
right?
that's
the left.
me on the
You're
left.
the one on the
yeah.
left. Okay, got it. Okay,
So
Shamu's
not
on
only
the
is
right
it
then.
my outfit, unflattering and my body shape, but it also looks like I'm like touching my genitals outside of my jams. And then,
Yeah, you look simple. You look very simple, Nick.
yeah, well,
Like,
I was and still am. But Yeah, so it looked familiar, and I believe the advice was to have fun when you're posing with Shamu, but I didn't look like I was having that much fun. So.
No, you're having fun with your genitals, that's for sure.
Sure, yeah, I was
Yeah.
having a blast with those, but yeah.
Let's get to some bargain Bernie jingles. Do you have anything else? Do you have any more?
No, that was it.
That was it?
my update.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into some Bargain Bernie jingles. So Bargain Bernie, we got all this raw footage of this furniture salesman in Texas, and he doesn't have a jingle. So people are sending in jingles. I got 3. I actually have 4. We're going to end the show with one big song. But Nick, you sent me a Bargain Bernie jingle. And
yeah, I kind of miss the days where there was always like a raspy, everybody was trying to be like a Bruce Springsteen or something, and so I tried to add a little bit of that at the end of mine.
Yeah. I saw what you're going for. Yeah. All right, here it is. Number 1, Nick Pruitt.
All I want to do is save you money. Buy one and get the second one free.
Buy lamp and get the second one free.
At Decorators Gallery in Parkdale Plaza.
Come to Bargain Bernie's down at Bargain Bernie's, where all he wants to do is save you money.
All I want to do is save you money.
That's good. Save you.
So yeah, that would be a
money.
different singer that's raspier coming in with that last line. That was
Right.
the idea.
I like the tempo change a lot. It just needs some background music, and I think that I think we're good. Murphy sent in a really nice one here. Listen to this one.
All I want to do is save you money. Buy one and get the second one free.
Buy lamp and get the second one free.
At Decorators Gallery in Parkdale Plaza.
All they want to do is Bargain Bernie's Decorators Gallery in Parkdale Plaza. Save you money.
All I want to do is save you money.
Wow.
Yes.
That's great.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
That was a really good one. I think what I'm going to do when I'm done with this program, people don't send them in anymore. I'm just going to string them all together, and we got to just vote on the best one. And then, I don't know, I guess Bargain Bernie's doesn't exist anymore, so we can't really offer it to them, but we'll just declare a winner. How about that?
Sure. Yeah. We'll
All right. Liz sent this in. Liz Tuffer from Toronto sent this in. And we've heard Liz's songs before. She has a lot of good stuff. But here's her take on Bargain Bernie.
All I want to do is save you money. Buy one and get the second one free.
Buy lamp and get the second one free.
At Decorators Gallery in Parkdale Plaza.
You sure as hell can try, but you won't get shit for less than Bargain Bernie's. Yeah!
All I want to do is save you money.
You won't get shit for less.
That's good.
Bargain Bernie's. I like the added swear word. I think that
You couldn't say shit back in the day, but now you can, right? So I think that makes sense. Yeah.
So I have one more that I'm going to end the show with. Bob from Hull. He hasn't sent us anything in a long time. He sent a rockin' song, and I stayed up until 1 in the editing the video. So I had fun editing it. So stick around for the end for that.
Here's a video about teaching your dog circus tricks.
Ladies and gentlemen, children and dog lovers of all ages, Eric Braun.
Terrified poodle.
Hi, I'm Eric Braun, and for the last 18 years, it's been my pleasure to entertain millions and millions of people around the country. On this Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey home video, I'm going to let you in on some of the secrets of teaching dogs tricks, from simple ones to complicated ones.
I mean, how are you going to teach your dog to do that? Like,
well, you need a circus tent.
Very good, Peanuts. Hold your head up.
You start there.
Good.
Also, the dog's name is Peanuts, but it kind of sounds like penis occasionally.
Can you back it up? I want to hear penis.
Yeah.
Very good, Peanuts. Hold your head up. Good. Very good. Good dog. You're a great dog, Peanuts. You know, nothing is worse than a badly behaved dog, unless it's a badly behaved child.
We heard that, Dad.
Uh-oh.
I guess you did.
That's the Shining
These are my
twins.
2 children, Ricky and Nisha, and they, along with my wife, Francine, are working with me in the circus. Good. That's a good dog, Peanuts. You know, you notice I keep repeating his name. Peanuts. Peanuts.
Penis.
Peanuts.
Penis.
Okay,
Penis.
Peanuts. Ready? Huh? Handstand. Up. Very good.
Can you see the dog's genitals?
Yeah, I'll let you in on a little secret. Maybe seals can balance, but dogs can't. It looks like the dog is balancing himself on my hand, but in actuality, I'm balancing him. As you can see, my hand is moving back and forth. He is just staying in position. Very good, Peanuts.
There's how to teach your dog circus tricks, canine cunning. There's a lot more to that video, but yeah, I enjoyed that tape. I don't know. I'm hoping all the dogs were treated humanely. That's my hope about all circus videos.
Yeah, especially Penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good boy, Penis.
All right, that does it for raviolis. We close the door on that.
Yeah, let's close the door on raviolis and get into. Do we have some nice things? Oh no, let's get into George's segment. Do you have an intro for this, George?
No. You can't make your own intro, I don't think. I think that's illegal.
All right, we'll have to work on one.
Okay. But so this is just a video that Czar told us about when we were talking to him. It's called Fresno's Funny Freaky Family. It features him and his family and his friends and an elderly gentleman you might also recognize.
Oh, more Doral.
Let's hope.
Hi, welcome to Fresno. That's my name too. I was named after this town. Best little city in America. You better believe it. Fresno's Funny Freaky Family Friends is the name of the show. I hope you enjoy it. Join us each and every week as we bring you some of my funniest family members.
This is gold.
This is my family.
Wait, is that Rock's backyard?
Yeah, that's gotta be. You said Rock had.
Herman's place?
You said Rock had money.
Oh, they're all laughers. I like them.
They ripped his pants.
Oh, wow.
Easily amused. I love it. Yes, there he is.
Doral.
Look at his purple pants and that green shirt. He's
Oh, man.
83 and doing kicks. Amazing.
Please, let me be Doral when I'm older. Oh. We found out Doral was their gardener.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. What do we? I want to be friends with an older gardener.
Yeah.
Wrestling with the elderly man.
I just don't want to have a job. I just want to do this with this crew in Fresno. I mean, I guess I don't really have a job, but
it's weird to see Czar with a shirt on.
Taking an 80-year-old man and doing a wrestling move. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So what is that? The whole tape? Is there more than that?
A minute more of that. Mostly of that guy running back and forth on the lawn, like wiping out on the lawn. It's pretty. But their laughter is infectious. It was really adorable.
Is that on the Ticklish Travelers page, or
I think
where
it was
the people
on
want to
his
watch more?
friend Tim's page. If you just Google Fresno's Funny Freaky Family, you'll find it.
Okay.
Or just look in YouTube. It's there.
Yeah. Are we honorary members of Fresno's Freaky Funny Family?
I want to be. I'm angling for it. We got to talk to Czar about it. But and Czar, we found out. Maybe you said this too. It's his real name. Did you?
No, I didn't say that part.
Yeah, that's his given name.
That was my first question. Was like, how'd you get this cool nickname? He's like, nickname. That's my name. My mom named me Czar. So yeah.
Yeah. We get. There's a lot more info in the bonus episodes. So sign up for Patreon just for that, and then quit if you want to. But
yeah, it's worth it just for the Czar.
That is an incredible, probably my favorite one we've done. All right, let's get into nice things and call it a night. Raj, R-A-J from New Jersey, I don't know their actual name. I think those are the initials. Sent a bunch of tapes, but also what appears to be cast and crew gifts from various TV shows. I collect cast and crew jackets, so I was delighted to see a Ray Donovan hat.
Oh, you put that on backwards, you're gonna look cool.
Yeah, these are all shows that I haven't seen, but I mean, they're still doing these kind of. This is a CBS Cold Black. Appears to be a medical kit with like an IV drip promotional
Okay.
bag. So that's cool.
I don't think anybody remembers that show.
No.
Black.
Oh, also, there's a cool. Oh, this is a Everybody Hates Chris shirt in the shape of a shoe, I guess.
Oh, right. There's ones
you can't open that.
Yeah.
No. And then this is cool. They sent 2 tapes, which are. This is kind of like it's just got these little tiny slivers of windows. It's a lot of green plastic.
Those before. We gotta have a name for those tiny windows.
Yeah, they're sort of brutalist kind of tapes. Called Goal Getters.
The Czech Republic.
Yeah, this is from Warsaw, I believe.
Yeah.
And then this I'd never seen before. Look at this. I don't know what's on this.
Gorgeous.
The future is here. Is it a Memorex? Remember Memorex always had those cool see-through tapes?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really have a brand, but yeah, I'd never seen this. So thanks to Raj from New Jersey for the nice gifts.
I got some nice things over here. I think David from Queens gave us this. Tell me if I'm wrong, Nick. You put this on my desk, but okay. So we have this video on the shelf. We need to frame this. I should be delicate with this. Hold on a second. There's some tape getting in the way. What are we?
It's a weird like Hong Kong video that we had.
With one of the best names, so it's kind of hard to show with the light glaring, but it's Porky's Meatballs.
That's the translation.
You remember?
Yeah.
It's a different cover than this. The artwork on the cover is different than this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different than the VHS tape. But Porky's Meatball, or just Meatball, so it's combining
Porky's Meatball.
two of the greatest sex comedies in one.
We got to frame this.
Yeah.
We have this nicely framed. I have so many nice things. I'm going to go real quick. I got a lot of cigarette stuff. I think it was for Christmas, for the holidays. Look at this. I got this cool, like, hip-hop, cool. I don't even know what it is. What is it? Just like a cool thing that I can display. And
paperweight, maybe?
Or maybe the cigarettes came in this. I think that's probably what happened. The cigarettes came in that. I got some Camel Cash, Cha-Ching. With Joe Camel. I got a Marlboro country music tape. I'm going to pop that in my car after the show here tonight. Look at this. This cool, it looks like it's like a cool 6-pack, cool cigarettes.
Oh.
But you open it up. This is from Eric and Shauna in Minneapolis. He gave us the Dorothy recording. But look at these. All these cool glasses.
Oh,
that's cool.
Fantastic.
They all smell like smoke too.
Mentholated smoke.
Let's see. I have some other stuff here. Let me. This is kind of a long letter here. Actually, let me just show you this. This is a when we had the Flubmaster on, Dan Opsel. Nick, I think you played this ABC Sports video. Was that yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just play this as a refresher.
The JCPenney Classic. We've got a great one for you tomorrow night on Monday Night Football. The Kansas City Chiefs will travel out to Oakland to play their longtime rivals, the Raiders.
So the Kansas City Chiefs, who made this for us? Lee made this. Lee sent in this Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know. Maybe we could put that on a T-shirt. Flub Bowl Champions 2024, Kansas City Chiefs. Then if we have some options here, we can go with this one too. Flood Bowl Champions, Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Travis is the one who sent me that initial flub. So this is a Melinda project through and through.
Yeah, I want to play this too. Nick, I don't remember who told you about this, but you texted me. You're like, Czarface samples gas and fuel. Nick and I made
not ZAR face, but CZAR face.
That's what I said.
Pop arts. No, I know, but we've been talking about Czar the whole episode from Brock's Winning Workout. So I wanted to clarify that this is the musical artist Czarface.
Yes, and it's like Inspected Deck from Wu-Tang Clan is in this group, and I really like Czarface.
Yeah, me too.
But when you told me that, I was like, holy shit! We finally are we officially members? Like, are we peripheral members of the Wu-Tang Clan since we're like entered into the. I mean, that's a dream of mine. So I'm just gonna play the song for you, and you can hear the sample at the end.
Hey yo, one part of my brain is focused on meeting Yoda. The other part's focused on meeting me and Malkova. No, sir. Your feet felt the heat cause the street melts. When I speak on beats, I leave welts. If I need help, I go down swinging like Steve Jeltz.
Everything looks safe here. Not so fast, Chris. Look closer.
Aha! The microwave is running unattended.
That's right. And there's a can of paint thinner inside.
So here's the clip from Gas and Fuel. Look at that. We made it. We're on a track that Inspected Deck was
We directed a fake training video. And what year was this? Like 2000?
2000.
2000.
Yeah.
We did a fake training video and shot it on 3/4 inch tape, and then it's made the rounds online. And so I guess they found it.
I think a lot of people think it's real too. I think because we watched a lot of McSee back then, and we styled this after McSee. But here's the scene that Czarface sampled.
Aha! The microwave is running unattended.
That's right. And there's a can of paint thinner inside. Now let's move to the grocery aisle.
Yeah, there we go. So we did it. We're on.
Made it.
But now I'm thinking maybe we should sue him, Nick, since we didn't give permission.
That's
We got a lot to talk to
really
Anderson.
like. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we got a lot to talk to Anderson about tonight.
Serve him
So,
with papers.
Yep.
All right. Any announcements going out tonight?
Lots. Okay, so the Found Footage Festival store, we have Psycho Ape. We are the official distributor of the movie Psycho Ape. It's becoming this cult favorite. It's playing in theaters. It's our buddy Greg. He shot and I think he co-directed it. It's a horror movie about a psychotic ape that kills people with bananas. And I have a clip from it. I have a 30-second clip. Let's watch a clip from Psycho Ape. Oh, and by the way, that's Kansas Bowling. She's in the movie, and she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She was part of the Manson followers.
Oh, my stupid teenage boyfriend. An ape? I love apes.
So he's chopping off a leg with a banana.
That's his weapon.
Yeah. He's got a banana in his mouth. The whole thing is very Greg too.
She was instantly skeletonized from
and
that.
with a Wilhelm scream.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of inside jokes in it. It's and they're working on a sequel too. So, but we have the tape at
exclusive distributors of Psycho Ape. So check that out. It's super funny, super weird. What else? Oh, hey, I want to say this. So yeah, there it is. Let's see. I made a film 2 summers ago with our buddy JC. We've had JC on the show before. And his house burned down a couple years ago, and we took a camera and we went down there and we filmed it, and we made a funny story out of it, like a 9-minute story. I think we played it. We played it on EP mode. We had JC come on. You can watch that on our Patreon. But it's out. It's on YouTube. We're done with the film festival circuit. We just won the Short Sweet Film Festival a couple weeks ago, so that was cool. So we're releasing it on YouTube. You can check it out. But I'm going to play the teaser for Everything I Learned When My House Burned Down.
Hi, is this the library? Yeah, what's your policy on, like, if the books are, you know, a little bit, like, on fire?
So we shot the whole thing in his burned down house. It probably took 4 years off of our lives. It smelled terrible in there. But yeah, go to look up Everything I Learned When My House Burned Down on YouTube, and you can watch it for free.
It was great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you like it, George?
Yeah. It was great.
Thanks.
Steve,
what did you think about it?
I haven't watched it yet. It was, but I will now that I know that it's free, I can get it.
Okay, I'm going to quiz you on it next week. So, okay.
All the cool kids are joining the VHS of the Month Club. This is our very popular. You know, everybody has digital things and is doing digital gift cards, but to get a physical package in the mail, our right-hand woman McKenna puts these together, puts a lot of TLC, puts like custom zines and a lot of fun surprises in these. And this week we're going to give an autographed Rem Lazar CD, right?
Blu-ray.
Oh,
an
Blu-ray.
autographed
Oh,
Blu-ray.
okay.
And one random, just McKenna's just going to stuff it in one of the envelopes. So
Okay.
you might get it. Also, she made, I'm not going to show front because I want it to be a surprise, but she made some certain trading cards. This is the back of the trading cards. They're glossy. They're nice. I'm not going to show the fronts.
Oh,
Because,
Leroy Bornhop, I'm seeing.
Yes, some Born Hop
Okay.
trading cards.
Wow.
I'm not going to show what they look like on this side, but let's just say they're a nice thing. So you'll get 2 of those
Okay.
in your package for VHS of the month. Only $12 a month. It's nothing. And you get one of our tapes from our collection here, something on our shelf.
Rewindo is on fire. This is our streaming service. So in addition to all the YouTube stuff and our Patreon bonus episodes, if you want to just stream every DVD we've ever done on your phone or on your TVs, you can go to what is it? Rewindo.tv?
Rewindo.tv. Yeah,
and-
it's music month over there. So we put up Stairway to Stardom. We put up Sing Along with Frank Worley. That's up there. All sorts of new stuff. We put up, Nick, those things that we worked on for True TV. Master Porn Theater. I just put up a bunch of those.
Yep.
And the found footage files. So lots of new stuff up there. Joby, the Melinda who collects home movies, he's been curating it and he's been doing a damn fine job. So
yeah,
check that
that's
out.
and you can do a free trial on that too. So anyway, that's probably enough plugs, but stay tuned tomorrow for all the stuff we couldn't fit into tonight's show. It's called VCR After Party. It's got a fun new jingle by George, and it's going to be a fun one. So stick around for that new venture.
All right, we are going to go out with the Bob from Hull. He made a full Bargain Bernie song, and it's really good. And I spent a lot of time editing this because it was genuinely fun to edit. So here's the thing: if we had been prepared, we could have done better.
We'll be right back right after that.
Check out the Get the Cooperative, and my nose isn't full of yuck anymore.
Night, night.
Get on down to the Decorist Gallery for the super sale. Super sale. Buy one, you get one free. I say buy one, you get one free. This handsome recliner, you get one free. Push your bearded mattress, box spring free. Buy a yard of Salem Central carpet, you get a yard free. That's 2 yards, 349 AS round and swivel rocker. You get one free. You buy one lamp, you get one free. You buy another lamp, you get one free. You buy another lamp, you get one free. That's 6 lamps. Thanks, Benny. As Baggy Betty says, all I wanna do is send you money. As Baggy Betty says, all I wanna do is send you money. It's a Baggy Betty shuffle. All I wanna do is send you money. It's a Baggy Betty shuffle. All I wanna do is send you money. Get on down to the Decorist Gallery at Pike Plaza.
Cheese.
When we return, Dr. Selner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
My nose isn't full of yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Sure, Yodel.
Have a good day.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that. Good luck from all of us at Hagen.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy.
Worry about
Night, night.
Goodbye.
Jim's coins in Hilldale.